Welcome back to World of Immersion. Today we have some breaking news coming from Universal Studios Hollywood. They have now officially announced the brand new Fast and Furious themed roller coaster, and they've provided some details about it. So we're going to go over all of the recently released details as well as what this means for the park in the future. But before we start today's video, did you know that over 98% of you guys are not subscribed? Hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel a lot, and be sure to like and comment if you're enjoying these videos. We have tons of more content coming out in the future, so be sure to stay tuned for all of that. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the official announcement that the park made on all of their social media platforms, it was a very short statement. All it said is, buckle up, our new Fast and Furious themed roller coaster is officially under construction. Now, many people who have been following this channel for a while and just following news in the theme park industry have known about this coaster for almost over a year now. It was leaked over a year ago back in May of 2022 when the concept art was leaked as well as the permits were being filed. We've known about this coaster for a while, but it's so nice to officially see some confirmation on this project. For a while it was all speculation, and then they started the construction. They started demolishing the two main show buildings on the upper lot, Animal Actors and Special Effects. And as of now, Animal Actors is completely gone, with Special Effects being partially torn down as well. It is crazy now if you go to the park, seeing those two show buildings gone. It is so weird being able to see the view behind where those show buildings were, when normally it was a giant wall pretty much. But yeah, like I said, that coaster is going to go right there. We have gotten some concept art, and we have gotten the official layout of the coaster leaked. We covered that just a few weeks ago. And as with any layout leak, we have gotten some animations from several coaster enthusiasts. My personal favorite is Amusement Insiders. Be sure to check out their video of the Fast and Furious roller coaster. It looks like it's seriously going to be so incredible. But let's get into the details about what Universal has announced. Alright, so on July 12th, which was just yesterday, Universal made a huge announcement about all of the new details that they are going to confirm are coming to this new roller coaster. They have not announced a name yet. They have not even announced a manufacturer or even what type of coaster it's going to be. But some of the things they did announce is that it is going to be themed to Fast and Furious, which was heavily rumored for a long time. The rumored name still is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. However, we're not sure if that's going to be the official name yet or if they've changed it since the concept art was leaked. However, they mentioned that this roller coaster will bring innovative and technological achievements never previously employed to this all-new thrill ride, which to me sounds like they're going to be having that drift element that is heavily rumored for the coaster. Having the cars have some sort of spin on them, much more of a controlled spin, I think, in my opinion, similar to something like Cosmic Rewind over at Epcot and Disney World. I think they're going to do something like that and have it be like the coaster is drifting through those elements, just like a Fast and Furious car would do. They announced in this update that construction will soon begin on the new coaster, which my opinion means that they're going to actually start building the new coaster rather than just starting the demolition, because they've been doing demolition for quite a while now, and there have been markers along the hillside for a little while at this point. But I think this means that they're going to start the actual physical construction. We might see track on site soon. Now, they did not announce an official opening year yet. My guess, however, would be early 2025. However, knowing how quickly Universal builds rides and theme parks even, you look over at Epic Universe, that park is being built in rapid time. I think that there's potential for this to open as early as late 2024, which would be incredible. Now, another thing they mentioned about the ride is that it's going to be equipped with a state-of-the-art ride system uniquely created to engulf guests within the dynamic Fast and Furious universe. This all-new roller coaster will benefit from Universal Destinations and Experiences' decades-long expertise in revolutionizing the development of the contemporary roller coaster across its global theme park destinations. Now, to me, like I said, this sounds like it's going to be using an innovative ride system. I think it's going to be using the drift coaster from Intamin. I think that is very, very likely, using that multi-dimensional coaster and having it drift around. And they mention how they've been building coasters recently and revolutionizing them, with Velocicoaster just opening 2 years ago. And I think this means that we're going to be seeing a huge thrill ride on the level of Velocicoaster, which would be so incredible for this park. They really need a major standout attraction. They have some fantastic supporting rides. Jurassic World and Harry Potter are fantastic, and Mario Kart just opened, which is also fantastic. However, they really need that standout coaster, and I think this will definitely be it. I think it's going to draw crowds from all across California and even across the country. I think that people have never really had a desire to go to Universal if they are coaster enthusiasts. However, this I feel like will definitely bring out those people to Universal. I think it's a fantastic decision from the park. I think it's exactly what they need, and I think it's going to really help them get closer to Disney's level of popularity within SoCal. they're able to appeal to a much wider variety of guests, having these major thrill rides and the themes. I think it's going to really make this park fantastic. They also mentioned how Fast and Furious is now their biggest franchise, earning the most money for them. So I think this is why they're definitely going with this theme for the ride. I personally would have chosen something different. However, I think it's going to definitely work out for the park, having a fast ride themed to Fast and Furious rather than Fast and Furious Supercharged, which is not fast at all. One of the worst rides I've been on over in Orlando. And the part of the ride on the studio tour is also not great. I think that this is going to be a much better Fast and Furious ride and really give justice for those films. But that brings up the next question of whether or not they're going to keep Fast and Furious Supercharged on the studio tour. My guess would be no. I think that they could potentially remove it and add something in its place as early as next year, as something kind of as an in-between during next year while they're building that next coaster, so they have some sort of attraction in that area, because I don't think they're going to keep Fast and Furious Supercharged. It doesn't make sense to have on the studio tour if they have a whole Fast and Furious ride, but that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong about that. But overall, I think this is fantastic news. It is crazy to me that Super Nintendo World just opened this year and we're already getting an announcement for a new coaster opening at the park. This park is expanding so rapidly and I cannot wait to see the future of this ride. Be sure to stay tuned for all of our updates coming from Universal Studios Hollywood. We're going to have tons of updates from this park following all the construction and any more breaking news that we get. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss when we have those brand new videos posted about all of the new details coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. But with that being said, be sure to comment down below what you think of this, if you think this is a good thing for the park, as well as how excited you are for this brand new coaster. I personally think it's going to be the best ride in the park and maybe even one of the best coasters in the state. But thank you so much for watching World of Immersion today, and we'll catch you in the next video.